Hello, Wilco. How you doing? Hello, Elliot. Hi, Emily. Luna. What up, Moth? Nice. Oh, all right. So, pretty normal fucking bullshit then. Nice. Neat. So we went to this place to go get pizza at lunch, and it was not good. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. So, what up, Asher? What you guys got to eat? Awesome. 110 subs now. Hell yeah. What up, Asher? So, Pablo the Mexican Apple. You want, when I do it next week for the sketch request, to say, Hola, Keith. Okay. I can do that. We can do that. Totally. Really should have downloaded all of these, I think. Yeah. Hi, Sophia. I mean, hey, you know what? It works. I am doing all right. Yeah, all right. I can't complain. Well, I mean, I can complain, but I don't have anything to complain about. So, X me, how you doing? It's Saturday or Sunday is Crystal's birthday, but we're just getting. I'm doing Crystal's birthday Niffty collage right now. Is all. Well, thank you. That's what the sketch request is, or not sketch request. The SketchVault Showcase is this month. Is nifty, nifty, nifty. Hi, Silva. How you doing? What up, Ravioli? It's all good. I love. Well, this is Crystal's favorite character. Is Nifty is Crystal's favorite character, and I don't know. I've painted Nifty quite a bit because I like Nifty. I like the whole chaos demon. I think I think people overlook Nifty too much, in my opinion, in the show. I get everybody has a favorites, and you know, oh well, this person and that person and this is my favorite, and so is my favorite, and whatever. But I think Nifty gets forgotten. Hello, WD. How you doing? And how you doing, Silva? What's my grandma's name? Great grandma's name, Silva. Fucking not. Not much, cats. Thank you, Shadow. Well, it's kind of lunchtime now, isn't it? Or almost, hell, it's damn near dinner time for you. I'm gonna say Kate. Kate. Nala, cat, Kate. Hello, how are you? Kate. I'm gonna say Kate, because, yeah, that's a kind of a long one. Stuck in my head. What's your question, Ravioli? Oh, and thank you, cats. What up, Hellbat? How you doing? Back from school to show your dad you're no fool. Back to school. That's Billy Madison. Well, you enjoy it then. Faux real. Faux real. That's not right. Nice. Hey, K-pop, how you doing? And then, all Niffty from Hazbin Hotel, yes. I don't, it depends on the character. You'd have to explain the character some. Because I can't, like, just give you something without knowing some stuff. Like, I need information. Yeah, so that is 100% why I'm not going to get Discord right there. So I don't have I don't have what you just had happen to you, cats. Oh no. Why is that? Why? Why is that there? Also that I'm terrified that if I get a Discord that somebody's going to do something stupid in it and then I'm going to get in trouble for it. 100% afraid of that. So no, I have not watched it, and I don't want to see any more Jumanji movies. Just to be honest, it's not, and that's fine. Hellbat, that's a perfectly good question to ask. Um, I'm not a fan of those movies at all, but that's just me. I don't like the Jumanji movies. I think the first Jumanji with Robin Williams in it years ago was good, and I think they should have stopped there. Uh, the rest of them are just cash grabs to give fucking give The Rock money, in my opinion. But if you like them, hell yeah. I'm just not a fan of them at all. And also, I don't like Kevin Hart almost at all, and almost anything. And I don't think him and Jack Black are funny together. I don't. Yeah, I just don't like Jumanji. Um, then I would just say, yeah, The Rock is a billionaire and shit. He doesn't need any more money. Yeah. You did not do anything wrong, K-pop. You're fine. Nobody's swearing at you or anything. And then Ravioli. If you're still here, I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I just don't like Jumanji. The story. I like the original Robin Williams Jumanji, and I like. Yeah, that's about it. And then I think The Rock needs to stop being in movies. Not. I don't think The Rock needs to stop being in movies. I think The Rock needs to get his head uh, on straight, because there's a clause in the Rock's contracts that he's not allowed to lose a fight with anybody in a movie. Like, he's not allowed to lose a fight ever in a movie, and I just think that you can't really have a character like The Rock who doesn't lose any one fight in a movie. So, like, the reason Shazam was so bad, The Rock, because he couldn't lose, and Shazam has got to lose not Shazam, Black Adam, sorry, the Black Adam movie. Why that movie was so bad is The Rock can't lose, and he wanted to make Black Adam some kind of superhero instead of a villain, and I don't know what the problem is. So, yeah. I like The Rock for some stuff, but like here lately, all his movies, in my opinion, are just not worth watching lately. So I didn't like the first one. I watched it already. I just didn't like it. I didn't think that movie needed to be made. I didn't think that movie needed to be made as a video game, and The Rock being The Rock in it, and all it is The Rock being The Rock, Jack Black being Jack Black, and Kevin Hart being Kevin Hart, and then the redheaded lady being, eye candy kind of thing. And that's it. Yeah, that's my problem with it. So anyway. Okay, it's all good. Good luck with that, and I apologize that you have to deal with that. Oh, nice. Oliver. Okay. You're not wrong, Days. Well, he's not even... I don't even know if you can call him a has-been status yet, because he's still popular and still making stuff, but I think his prime of making movies and people giving a shit about The Rock being in a movie and people like flocking to the movie theater because The Rock is in it is over. I think that's kind of over now for him. Cat's Nightmare? Is that who you're asking about? I do not have Discord, no. And the reason I don't have Discord is exactly why Cats just had to leave and come back. Is because I don't want to have to deal with the drama of Discord stuff. So I do not and will not have a Discord server. Because there's too much shit that can go wrong in a Discord server that I just don't, I don't want to deal with. What up, cool cat? How you doing? Yeah, so no Discord server for me, and that's just because, like, I have a hard enough time keeping up with everything else. I don't want to have to police Discord. And since there's no real rule about what you can and cannot do and post and get away with on Discord, I'm not messing with it. Pet. Oh no! Your bus driver disappeared. That's not good. Welcome back. I hope you got whatever drama. Drama the llama drama. Drama from the llama drama. Stewed chocolate. Yeah, Cats, the whole reason I did not want a Discord server is what you just had to deal with right there. I'd be constantly worried that I'd have to deal with something or ban somebody or, or I would get in trouble for something that somebody is doing in a Discord server. So, more power to you on that one, but I'm not messing with it. Oh, what up, Cross? How you doing? Change your shit, your stuff. Hi, Stonehaven. Uh, bye, Abby, I guess. Yeah, I know. I don't want to deal with that, though. I don't want to have to deal with Discord in any capacity. And that means even having to deal with, like, mods and uh, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that at all because of the drama that can happen. And again, like I said, the fact that there's no like natural moderation stuff on Discord. It's all pretty much you can do whatever the hell you want on Discord. I'm not messing with it. And I don't understand why you need a separate server like Discord and stuff like that uh, in general, if that makes sense. Yeah, see, that was my concern, cats, is people doing whatever the hell they want, cussing people out, being shitty, being, just in general uh, bad. Just in general bad. Hello, Codas. Yeah, see, but still, there's people can post pictures of whatever they want. People can. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not messing with. I don't want to deal with. I don't want to have the drama of and all that. So I definitely am not my cup of tea. Yeah, not my monkey, not my circus kind of thing. BND. What is BND? What's the initials for BND? I'm assuming it's a band. Oh, brand new day. Brand new day. Never mind. Ha ha ha. I'm not sure when we're gonna go see it yet, Hellbat. But as soon as I said it out loud and asked, I realized what it was. Brand new day. I saw a thing today about it. Said it was really good. And then I did see something already. The post-credit scene is at the very, very end of the movie, and you may or may not have to watch it, kind of thing. So yeah, I want to watch Brand New Day so bad, but I'm gonna wait until I don't know when me and Chris are gonna go see it yet, but we're gonna go watch it sometime. Because she's kind of excited about it too. I wonder if I don't remember if she's watched No Way Home yet or not. I think she has. I don't know. I'll have to ask her because if not, she would kind of need to watch that. She kind of has to watch that. kind of important to watch it. Yeah, I did watch a breakdown kind of thing of it today on heavy spoilers. Had their work up on it today, and I watched it and laughed my happy little ass off because there was some stuff in there that they confirmed for me, and I was like, yay! That makes me happy that they're actually doing it. Uh, I was just talking about the post credit scene is at the end of the credits, and from what I heard, you can watch or not watch it. Is all it boils down to. Uh, I just yep. All I do is yep, show my art painting, and that's what it. Oh yeah, I just now saw it. K-pop. All I do is yap and show my art, painting, drawing. That's it. On what? Discord? No, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I won't. I won't. I won't spoil anything. I'm not a. I'm not a. I don't spoil shit for anybody. Unless like I'm talking. I won't spoil it. I watched something about spoilers today, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you or for anyone else. No, not at all. So no worries there. Um, I have no idea what that is, Luna. Uh, and oh, ravioli. To answer your question from the other day, you asked about painting or drawing death. You can draw the death that I did recently if you want to do that, or you can wait and once I get death like finalized and finished, you can paint her then. Can't find her right this second anyway, so. Uh, let's do. That's a real thing. What up, Stay? That's a real thing. A fear of bad tea. Okay. Uh, Nifty. Nifty, nifty, nifty. Draw your nifty. Any nifty you want to do, any nifty is fine. There's no requirement, no nothing, just nifty is all we're doing today for this one. And because Nifty is Crystal, my girlfriend's favorite character, so we are doing nifties for her birthday on Sunday. And since Cats did a collage, I didn't feel like I needed to, but I felt like I needed to. So here we are doing a collage as well. Um, and it's due Saturday, so you have till Saturday to get your nifties done if you are wanting to participate this year or this week or this month's sketch request. Welcome back, Sabrina. How you doing? No, not yet, Hellbat. And don't the question like that if you don't want the answer. Like I've already been talking about that. This is the sketch request for this month. I started talking about that last week when I was doing the sketch request for this month or showcase. I understand that you don't like anything but comic books and comic book game or stuff, but that's part of the challenge to do, is to draw things and do things that you don't necessarily or would not necessarily draw, paint, or whatever, to get you out of the comfort zone that you built up in your head of I can only or will only draw certain characters. So, yeah. Yes, lots and lots of donuts. I've drawn. How many times have I drawn Rengoku? Once, twice, three, four. 4 times. I've drawn Rengoku 4 times now. Yeah, 4 times. Cup, 2 5x7s, and a 9x12. So. Yeah. I'm going to say it out loud real quick. And this is for everybody in the chat. If you guys only draw one thing over and 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 over again, you will get good at drawing said thing over and over and over again, right? But what happens when you want to try to draw something different? You don't have a frame of reference on how to even start that project because you've only ever drawn one side of things. So when I tell you guys that the reason I say all the time about drawing different stuff is because of the fact that it helps you. And it doesn't pigeonhole you into one style. It is nifty. I only... Wait, I've drawn Shinobu Genya. Nice, Sophia. Draw some more. Roaches on the cake. Yes, roaches on the cake. What up, Mark Walker? You're good. Oh, shit. Thank you, Sabrina. That is the only 6-7 that is acceptable in my chat room, by the way. I only say that since Hazbin Hotel for me is your... No, Dandy's World is a whole different thing for me, Hellbat. It has been a while, yeah. Same for me, Star Candy. No. Roblox is a dangerous platform, and anything that's associated with Roblox is also a dangerous platform. So Dandy's World is dangerous because it's a part of the Roblox family. It's a part of the Roblox community. And because of that, it's not okay. I don't draw Dandy's World stuff because Dandy's World is part of Roblox, and Roblox is not okay. Hazbin is a show that people don't like because they don't like it. There's a whole different dynamic there than that. So I don't like Dandy's World because Dandy's World is part of Roblox, and Roblox is dangerous to anyone that is not aware of it being a dangerous fucking system and platform for people to get, messed up and hurt in. So no, there's a total difference in that one, Hellbat. I like Alistair, Candy. I'll call you Candy, so. For what? Roblox? That doesn't make it any better. But okay. There's Alistair for you. Well, of course you do, Vox. Of course you prefer Vox. Yeah, no, that's the. Oh, that's Majora's Mask. That's Majora's Mask, or it's Majora's Mask from Ocarina of Time. That clock doesn't work though, which is probably a good thing, to be honest with you. Um, oh, there's an arm back here. Oops. Yeah, no, there's a big difference on why I won't paint something. And like you guys have tried to get me to paint like My Little Pony or draw My Little Pony or whatever else. And the reason I won't draw My Little Pony is I really just don't want any of that in my chat or in my world. There's nothing wrong with My Little Pony in that aspect. I just don't want it in my world to draw or art is all. So my personal problem with My Little Pony is just that I don't want to draw it. I don't mind My Little Pony or anything, but I damn sure don't want to draw it. Um, yeah. But yeah, Roblox is a different situation. Hellbat, I have Pinterest and I like look. So all of these nifties are different ones that I'm swapping through back and forth on Pinterest. So like this nifty right here is this nifty, and I'm just using it. And then this nifty is this nifty. This nifty is this nifty. This nifty is that nifty. So nifty, nifty. This nifty is that nifty. That nifty is that nifty. That nifty is that nifty. So yeah, I just use Pinterest and pull different references. What about Amazing Digital Circus? I've drawn a bunch of Amazing Digital Circus stuff too. Candy, if you get a chance, you can look at my page, and I've done two collages, or I've done one collage and all the different characters well, almost all of the characters. So, well, I mean, it's just as good as you or as Google, but welcome back, Ashley. I like Pinterest. The funny thing is, I'm watching Hazbin. I like Hazbin. Hazbin is my favorite. And then Candy for I liked most of Amazing Digital Circus. For the most part, though, I really did not like it. But I have painted a bunch of the characters from there. So, and I'm not really sure what you meant on what you were saying there, Hellbat. Like, I just used the references that I mean. I don't know. I'm not really sure what you were meaning on it. Well, that might be all right. I'll probably be live. Um, Thank you for the star. Art is beautiful. I'm an artist too, and I love your art style. Well, thank you. What kind of art do you do? Art is beautiful. What kind of art do you do, or what do you draw, or paint, or sketch, or are you a digital artist? Do you do things like what's the word I'm looking for? Manually? That's not the right word. Traditionally, digitally. Do you do What do you do? What up, Random? How you doing? I don't know if they did or not. Nice. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Well, welcome to the channel. I hope you subscribe. We do art. This is for my SketchVault Showcase, which is a monthly thing that I do where people submit their art and I put it into a video and share it with my community and my stuff. So, like, yeah. Last month's was we did, who was it last month? I know Giyu. We did Giyu from Demon Slayer. So I suck at digital, so yeah, you did, Random. Welcome back. I suck with digital, so and the only reason that I suck with digital is I'm too lazy to try to like learn the learning curve. You know, I don't want to learn the learning curve. I'm not just gonna. I can't. I have to keep doing it the way I'm doing it, which has been weird the whole time. But I'm a fan of this. Keeps you guys guessing. So I guess I don't know. Nice. Well, I've got a stylist and all that, and I use Procreate, but even with all of that, I still can't. It takes me too long to do anything, so I just don't like it. It takes me so much longer to do digital anything than it does for me to just do it. I don't want to mess with it anymore. I don't like messing with it, if that makes sense. So, like, for this painting particularly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different references, plus 7 if you want to count the cake that I don't think I saved. Swear, man, it sounds like the people above me are like jumping up and down. I know they're not because they don't. Well, they may be because they have 2 little kids, and so the kids might be jumping up and down or whatever. But I don't think it's them jumping up and down. Bye, Sophia. How you doing? Or bye. What? Hellbat. You have to pay so much, period. No matter what your medium is. Poscas cost $28 a fucking pack. Guana costs X amount of money, you know, a pack. Like, it's everything's gonna cost you money regardless. Digital's cost and upfront cost is different in the aspect that it's digital, but you don't run out of stuff. Right? You don't run out of money or run out of ink. You don't run out of paper. You don't run out of that kind of stuff. So the end result is you're paying a different amount of money in a different aspect. if that makes sense. Digital art is expensive or can be expensive, but it's not any more expensive than if you go out and buy a bunch of markers or paint or canvases or any of that kind of stuff, really. It's just a different sink in cost, or cost sink overall. Like digital, you have to worry about your whatever you're using, like an iPad, and then you got to use your whatever you're using, like your iPad, a stylist if if you can get one, or you use one, the app, which I think Procreate was cheap as shit as a digital app to use. Procreate was really, really cheap, actually. So it's not that bad, but you don't run out of color. You don't run out of anything. You just get to draw. It's just the texture feels different and that kind of stuff for me. And there's a disconnect for it in my head versus me holding a pencil and a piece of paper. Well, thank you, random people. I appreciate that. I love doing this kind of stuff, so... crap. Sorry, guys. Hit the wrong button. Somehow it decided to shut my camera off of whatever, so I apologize for that. Yeah, digital art versus traditional art, each has a cost sink in it, but they're both about the same when you look at a lot of the stuff. Like, and that's one of the things that I've said before, but a lot is the difference between traditional and digital is a different cost sink that you use or you do. So like it costs me money in buying markers and canvases and pencils and lead for my pencil, erasers and stuff like that, clear coat for my sealant, all those things. Hell yeah. Hey K-pop, another K-pop. I'm sorry, random. Well, here, let me show you this one then. Because Niffty, and then there's Nifties. So, Niffty Collage, smaller Niffty Collage. Nice. Angel Bomb, Angel Dust and Cherry Bomb. Well, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Hold on. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to... There you go. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, all of that is signed by every one of the actors on here. Thank you, Summer. I appreciate that. Oh, and Giant Big Nifty, Emily, Lucifer and Alistair. I don't have any more Hazbin up here. I had a Angel and a Husker, but they were gone. And then there's Alistair over there. So, But yeah, oh, there we go. Sorry. But yeah, so signed by Val, Vox, Velvet, Cherry, Vivian, Angel, Alistair, Nifty, and Charlie. Oh, and Ziggy Tax, because he's being a butt. Yes, draw. I mean, it's for sale. I just don't know what to price it. It's like an 8-inch clock, so it would be um at minimum $80. So not lucky. Paid for it and worked for it. Candy. We went to a level up in Las Vegas here and spent hours of our day standing in line waiting for signatures to get signatures and shit. So yes, kind of lucky, but also we spent a whole lot of 3 days. So we spent like 3 days doing that. And then let me show you this one real quick. So look, there's Nifty too, another Nifty collage or Nifty painting that I did for Crystal a while back. Well, actually, I didn't do that for Crystal. She just took that one. So, yeah, she just took that one and said that was hers one day. And I'm not going to argue with her because, well, she's pretty damn amazing and I can't argue with it. Or I won't argue with her on it. It's not. I did. We spent 3 days in line. We spent 3 days in line to get all those signatures. And yeah, totally worth it though. Totally worth it. And out of those, to be honest with you, my favorite person we met, I thought was going to be, well, for me and Crystal, we really wanted to meet Nifty. I really wanted to meet Alistair's voice actor. But I'll tell you, Alistair's voice actor, Amir, is amazing. Don't get me wrong. He is a amazing human being, right? Joel Perez, Valentino's voice actor, was probably my favorite that I met. Regardless of what you feel of that character or not, he was my favorite of the whole cast that we met. Was Joel Perez, honestly, because he yelled out, "I'm from fucking Florida" for me and Crystal, just because we kind of asked. We're like, "Hey, man, our favorite line is 'I'm from fucking Florida,'" and he's like, "I'm from fucking Florida," and he just belted it out. And yay, that made my day. That made my whole day at the convention. So yeah. And then Kamiko Glenn, Nifty's voice actor, was all right. She was, I don't know if she was just having a bad day when we met her or she wasn't on yet, like mentally at the convention yet, but yeah, no worries. And then yeah. Death Note reference. 5 a.m. You're a little late. You're not too bad. Hello, Pamela. Well, hello, Loot. Valentino is a diva, yes. The voice actor for Valentino has the same name as my biological dad, Joel. Oh, wow. What up, V? How you doing? Awesome. Well, hello, Loot. How are you doing? I painted your character as well. Thank you for that. Thank you. Marshmallow High. All right, that's awesome, actually. That's cute. Thank you, kid. I appreciate that. That hair. I need to figure out that hair now. We're going to use this color. Marshmallows are pretty tasty. Literally put you. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no role play. We're not doing role play. What's the character called again? Niffty. Her name is Niffty. What up, Haru? How you doing? And thank you. Are we getting a Niffty for you from you for the sketch vault or the showcase? I haven't heard yes or no from you or not, Haru, so totally okay if you don't want to. I just asking. I don't know. No, nobody wants to talk. Well, like, we're not role playing or whatever, and I don't know what to talk about with Niffty, honestly, or about Loot, other than I don't know what her character arc is going to be next season. I think her character arc is going to get dark next season. I will say that. But other than that, also, I did not like her song Gravity in the show, but I liked her song Gravity in the Broadway. And I also like her song Gravity in every other language but English. It just sounds way more strong and powerful in other languages than it did in America, or American English, anyway. Okay, well, you got till Saturday to get it in or not, so. Two. I almost fell out of my chair because there are so Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've not caused people to have that much issues before in their daily lives of things. We're going to do this light brown for cockroaches, I think. Wait till you start seeing the black line work come up. Because that's what's going to be next after all of this is done. And that's when the real fun gets here. Or at least for me, anyway. My favorite part is the line work of the paintings. What is your guys' favorite part of your process of art? It doesn't have to be mine. You can answer it for what you like of my process the best, or you can answer it for what your process during your art making is your favorite part of the process. So, like, if your favorite part of the process is the sketch, that's your answer. If your favorite part of the process is coloring, that's your answer, you know. If you like it when I'm doing all of the color work and then I do black line work at the end and stuff like that, that could be your answer. I'm just curious. What up, Summer? Hey, it's been a while, Summer. How you doing? Draw another Niffty. It's been a while, Summer. Thank you. Welcome back. Well, it's she's not holding it in this one. It's just she's standing in front of it. But yeah, no, Loot. I said that I don't like the version of Gravity from the show because it doesn't have enough emotional connection to it. The Gravity from the Broadway show with her singing it live is amazing, and Gravity in every other language but English is amazing. Shading. Hell yeah. Sketching it. It's my favorite part is probably the sketch. I'm confused by it. Nothing. That's fine. When I draw, my favorite part is planning it out and where it's gonna go. Oh, nice. Oh, enjoy your dinner. Have a good one. I prefer scratching. Scratching? What do you mean, scratching? Thank you, Haru. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. You guys change your names all the time. So hard to keep up with sometimes. I'm getting poor now. You only have 100 gems. Oh, no. Well, you don't have to spend them all on me, you know? I appreciate you giving them to me, but... And I need them for sure, but, like, I definitely need all of the help, money, and financial support I can get, for sure. Oh, Crystal is trying her best and damnedest to get us into San Diego Comic-Con next year. And I'm terrified that if she succeeds, to be honest with you, because that'd be the biggest convention I'd ever gone to in my life. And I would not know how to deal with that. So I kind of hope she can get us in, and I kind of am like, I think it's not going to happen in my head. But she's trying to get us in there next year, for sure, for sure. I would just like to be at Level Up and other conventions nearby more so. Oh, shit. Thank you for the high five. Uncle Alert. That's fine. What up, Marcella? You're all right. Well, thank you, Loot. Sunny days. That's Sesame Street, right? I don't know why that's in my head all of a sudden now, but I never watched Sesame Street growing up. I didn't like I did not like Sesame Street growing up when I was little. I don't know why. No real reason. Never liked Elmo or Big Bird or Bert or Ernie. I did like the trash can Grouch guy. Thought he was fucking awesome. The Grouch. No. What the hell was his name? Anyway, I like that character. Thank you, Pamela, for the star. I just saw that. I do know most of them. Elmo's in your nightmares. I know a lot of you guys. And if not, I'm trying to learn you guys when you do show up into the chat, or learn who you are, so that I can say hi. And a lot of them, a lot of you guys post regularly. You guys are in the chat regularly, and all. So it's very easy for me to start remembering some of you when you're here a lot, and I appreciate the shit out of it because you guys are here a lot, and I'm able to know who you are when I'm talking to you guys. What color? Red. I need a different red for that. Let's just do this red. This is... Well, all right. Thank you, Loot. I hope you subscribed. Oscar the Grouch. That's who. Yes, Oscar. Oscar was awesome. That's the only character that I liked. You have not been in the chat regularly lately. Red. Yeah, you've not been in the group or chat lately. You kind of disappeared from us for a little while. But that's okay. Wow, that's fine. That makes sense, kid. And then, like, you guys have lives, so I have two accounts, by the way. I'm subscribed to them both. Thank you, K-pop. I appreciate that. All right, off to sleep. Bye, V. Have a good one. Well, part of the conversations. Uh, okay. Make your sister a fan. Random. Tell your sister to be a fan of me, too. That's fine, Summer. I understand. Uh, oh, nice. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Summer. I have a new one, but I'm not wearing it because it's too big now. It got stretched out, but this is the new one I got. And then here's my other bracelets. So I got this one from Greg Sipes for Peace, Love, Animals. This one Crystal gave me. We got these at a punk rock prom or goth prom. I saved this one from one of the kittens, and then I got that one at Level Up from a cool fan. Uh, yeah, that might be the case, Summer. Let me see. All right, give me 1 second. You and the community, Marcella. Is that the one you did of my picture that you did digitally, Marcella? The one my Haha, that one. I have no idea who those are. See you later, Summer. Bye. Yeah, I have no idea who those people are, so. sugar, lack of sugar, need something to eat. Your blood sugar is low. There's could be quite a bit of different things. I'm gonna go with probably blood sugar is low or something like that, or you need to eat something, because that's usually what happens to me when I get shaky like that. Where is? Oh, there it is. Okay, what color do I need? Okay, I've never heard of them, so nice, Marcella. I like that, Marcella. I like your version. I don't know then. Maybe it's just hungry, you know? That's not the right color I need either. Or maybe you ate too much. I don't know. Oh shit, thank you. Entertainment purposes. Thank you for the happy poop. What up, Snowy? How are you doing? I gotta figure out what color hair for this now. Or what shade of red I'm doing. I'm gonna do this dark red. I know it's not quite right, but I think it'll look neat compared to the rest of it. Yeah, there we go. That works. Just gonna do it that way. Yeah. That's the problem I have with these grabbies is they don't actually work as well as they should in coverage sometimes. There's no reason for it. Like sometimes it covers great and other times it covers like shit like it's doing now. And I don't like it. That's why I'm not a big that's why I've still not said yeah, grabby is a recommendation of mine. I saw where you did, and I appreciate that, Owl. Very much. Hi, Daly. How you doing? And thank you for reading the rules and commenting, especially to the Crystal's post because she's the one that like I don't know how to say it. She was not happy either about all of the stuff recently. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you. Because the main thing is I want to have fun. I want us all to have fun. I want to talk. I want to hang out. I want to be here. But I can't have the stuff overrunning all of the time where I'm being overrun and I can't have a conversation or chat. So I appreciate you guys doing really well and talking and hanging out and staying on a kind of a topic. Even if we get derailed and go to a different side of the topics, it's still within on and in topic. So I'm all right. I'm doing good. I'm really, really happy with this so far. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing on different things, but try to anyway, right? Because it's not easy to for real sometimes to keep track of everything. Like when we do the sketch a request, I have to like without Crystal, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do that at all without Crystal. And even I don't think any of you guys could help me do modding in that one or other than like for the what's the word I'm looking for the keeping me on time. So thank you, random. Deadly Gremlin. What up, Apex? How you doing? Yeah, Niffty is one of my favorite Chaos Demon things ever. Her and Gur are right up there together on amazing things. That's why I painted that Niffty and Gur together, because I thought that was such a good thing. I just thought it was too cute to not do. And then Niffty wearing Gur's onesie, dog onesie, and Gur wearing Nifty's dress is pretty fucking adorable, if you ask me. And I haven't seen anybody else do that. So, yeah, no, not really at all. Okay. What are you going to stream tomorrow? Apex. Are you at your 50 subscribers or whatever? Yes, that's not wrong, kid. Hi, Carrie again. How you doing? I don't know what Dummy 13 is. Bye, Haru. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't know what Dummy 13 is, so. Still eating sugar. Cats, you're going to be pinging off the walls here in about 10 minutes or so, or your dad or your mom is going to come in and you're going to be like, I'm on crack. I have all the sugar. Right? I have no idea. 3D print fingers. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Well, it is 5 a.m., isn't it? Or a little after now. Okay. That's fine. Fangs, Fangs might need to be annoyed. Honestly, I don't know. Fangs might need to be annoyed. Okay. Mm. Let's give it. That's what I need. I need a weird green. Willow.
Willow. Willow. Willow.
Yeah, I just looked it up. But what are you going to draw, or what are you doing as a live for that? I mean, what's the concept behind it, or whatever? And I was today's years old before I had heard that Dummy 13 existed, so forgive me. Welcome, Yummy back, Yum. All right, good. I guess. Good. I guess that sounds interesting. Oh, the gremlin voices. Yeah, I'm sorry. You should hear me do Golem or fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger at some point. You really want some weirdness in your life. I think I scared the shit out of Vox one day because I started talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they're like, I don't know what's happening. Get to the chopper. Do it. Do it now. Get to the chopper. No. Yeah. Anyway. I gotta more white that soon, but. A challenge. Let me see. Oh yeah, come in and start doing the Schwarzenegger voice. Well, I can't unfortunately do it, but yeah, I love Schwarzenegger's voice. A challenge for you, Yummy. Oh, do something like Bub. Do something like Bub. Not Bub, not this Bub specifically, but a Bub. I think Bub would be a cool challenge for you. Do a zombie from day. Any of the do a popular George Romero zombie. I think that would be cool. And yeah, I have seen where Blender's doing the. Oh, thank you, kid, for that. This is a smart zombie, Apex. Bub from Day of the Dead. That or Brand New Days, Spider-Man. Yeah, I think those would be pretty neat challenges for you. Do this pink. I don't know. One of my favorite lines that Schwarzenegger ever had in any movie ever was Kindergarten Cop. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor is my all-time favorite line from Schwarzenegger ever, honestly. It's not a tumor. Oh, Owl. I thought it was kind of I was talking to Crystal about it yesterday with Pencil Blender going from Toy Story to Terminator. I guess he's just in the T's, right? I don't know. But I was going to tell him, I was going to go in there at some point and tell him that he should do Andy, or he should do another one of Andy's toys, and he should do Chucky. Since, you know, he's already done a couple other Andy's toys, he should do Chucky. Because that Andy had a much different experience with toys than Toy Story's Andy did. George Romero. Yeah. George Romero. Nice. You have two pair. Okay. But yeah, no, I was thinking about that, telling Pencil Blender that he should do, he should go and do, he should draw Chucky. He already got a bunch of other Andy's toys. You should totally draw Chucky. So far, only going to be 6 Nifties. I'm not doing any more after this today on this. So we've got 6 Nifties. Yes. I'm stupidly happy with these 6 Nifties so far. I'm about to start black line work here in a minute. So. Okay, so I don't blame him on that. And in that aspect, Owl, every time I draw something and then I go to something else and I draw something else is because I cannot do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. There's absolute chaos. What is that, Apex? What are you saying, Apex? Oh, that would be nice if you actually did, but since you didn't. Nice try, though, Chocolate. I appreciate the, I guess, lying effort on that one, but, or not real effort on that one. I don't know. It'd be nice if you actually did something like that. Jason Whip. Okay. Oh, that's death, kid. Yeah, that's death. Her name is Death. That is also Death. And I don't know where Death is. I don't know where my sketch or my drawing of Death went right offhand, but she's around somewhere else too. So, thank you, kid. No, it is not the Grim Reaper. It is Death. 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 She is the son or the daughter of Death, of like the Death, but like she is the yeah, she's the daughter of the Grim Reaper, but she is not. She is a Reaper as well, but she is the daughter of Grim Reaper. Her dad is Death, like the Grim Reaper Death. And her whole story is she's a kind of like a spoiled girl who doesn't really want to work. And, you know, part of her existence in life is to be a Grim Reaper. And it's her trying to get out of doing her duties and playing with her friends Poppy and Randy. I hope to start having her in a comic book form soon. That's my big goal for Death, honestly, is to get her as a comic book as soon as I can. Line art time. Yeah, I mean, yes, but it is Deth. Like Beth. Her name is, it's like Beth, but not. And yes, she is my OC. You guys kept bugging me about having an OC or not having an OC, so I made her. And then because I made it, I gave her a story and all kinds of other stuff. So she's a whole fleshed out character now. I even have a birthday for her. Speaking of which, her birthday was last month, actually. Death's birthday was last month. I just realized, or just remembered. Back from bullying your sister. Oh, nice. I'm gonna do them all on paper and then scan them in, and then we're gonna post them on somewhere yet. I don't know where yet for when I actually do the comics though. For it, I don't know how we're gonna do that yet. We haven't quite figured that part out yet. I don't know if I'll buy a domain or if we'll just post them in the community for now for a little bit for you guys to read them, or how that's gonna work yet. 100% yet. I don't know. But Crystal and I got to start writing some more story and stuff line for it soon. or for her and Poppy and Randy and shit. June 6th. Cats, it's June 6th. Happy poop, thank you. I'm not gonna post it in any capacity like that. It's gonna be me pushing the comic and stuff like that. I'm not gonna try to post it into like an indie webcomic type thing yet anytime soon. I don't have any like plans on that yet for it. So like I said, not sure yet how or what we're doing with her when we get the comic stuff started and going. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we're gonna probably have her in our own domain that we can control some of it, because unfortunately I don't trust websites like that. I've had too many of my friends that lost their IPs, or their intellectual property of art stuff. So like I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, or maybe not anyway, but there's a picture of Deadpool and Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn is topless and Deadpool's holding her like boobs, okay? And my friend Brian Silverbacks is the creator of that image originally. But he gets like next to no credit for it ever, unless you know he did it, because a bunch of companies stole his work and posted it and put it on shirts and stickers and stuff like that. So I've always been worried after I heard about that happening to my buddy, of any of that kind of stuff happening to me, because that's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that my buddy Brian has lost out on merchandising and other things, because Redbubble or something like that stole his shit. That would work, Cats. That would work. I like that. Hello, Star. How you doing? Hello, Cat's Eye fan. Explanation. What about Cosmic Ghost Rider? I mean, well, welcome back. What are you talking about? The hell are you talking about? Explanation mark. Oh, I saw it. Yes, I saw that. I saw the birthday doodle. That is so great. By the way, Yam, that I love the or did you post something else? Oh shit. That is awesome, guys. If you guys get a chance, go to the community post and look what Yam did. That's pretty awesome. That's super awesome, man. Oh, star for the star. Thank you. Have I not seen? I don't even know what Darkest Night Batman is. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. Yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, I don't know what Darkest Night Batman is. That doesn't. Is it a cartoon? show, movie, or what? And what does that have to do with anything that's going on in this chat? Is the other question I have. Okay. Well, congratulations. Congratulations, Star. I hope you and them are happy. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I need to look at my references again. It's not the one I want. That's the one. So has anybody got a favorite Nifty moment? Since we're doing Nifty anyway. I think it's funny that she's beaten 2 of the V's in single combat. V's are all, oh, I'm powerful. And then like Nifty shows up and was like, hey, and what's your point? I'm Nifty. Yeah, that's my personal favorite thing about Nifty, honestly, is she's completely overlooked. She's completely not, or completely forgotten about. And then she comes in and kicks ass. I love that. Apex, don't act like that. Yes. That one Cats is really good, and then the Clean It Up song is amazing. And then the asshole comment in the Clean It Up is great. Like I see here you go. This is something interesting for you. Here's a roach crown that I made. I also painted the Niffty one with the yeah, shit. The roach crown. I dubbed the Roach King. What I think is great is Alistair kept that damn. He kept it, and it's in his room, on his mirror, in a place that he sees all of the time. That makes me stupidly happy about it. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but I love the fact that Alistair keeps Nifty's roach crown with him. That's why I always think that there's something not the same about Niffty and Alistair. Like their relationship is not like Alistair and Husk's relationship, in my opinion. Because yeah, what was I gonna say? Niffty seems like she follows Alistair because she chooses to follow Alistair, not because Alistair has a control over her, in my opinion. Nice, K-pop. It's 4 a.m. Why is it okay? I still gotta watch Hazbin. The part where she. Remember the Mickey Mouse sunglasses? Oh God, yeah, the Mickey Mouse sunglass story. That is such a great. That's a weird story too. I am glad though that you guys fucking thought that was a good story or it was funny. It's 100% true too, unfortunately. Tells you how weird of a kid I am, or I was. That like that worked. Snoopy tattoo. Hell yes, one more. Hey everybody, go follow Cutie Crochets if you get a chance to. She's trying to get 50 subs and Nifty. All right, since I'm doing Nifty. Well, welcome back, Sophia. Yeah, go give Cutie Crochets a follow if you don't or haven't already followed her. She is pretty cool, and she's trying to get to her goal of 50 subs right now, right? I got cats to her goal the other day. Maybe I can help you out with yours. I'll be the I'll be the help fairy. You guys already called me a Disney princess yesterday, so. Also, the whole Disney princess thing is funny as shit to me. 100%, by the way. And if you don't know, I got a pigeon to land and stay on my arm long enough so I could take a picture of it. Oh, I'm good, Mushy. How are you? What do you mean I'm reviving fandom activity? I can, kid. I just saw it. It said it froze for you and something else, but I don't know what's going on with that. My chat also just did a thing where because I've been live for 2 hours or something, it went through. So maybe that was part of it. It went through like a reboot reset thing. It does sometimes. Oh, it's all good. Godzilla as written by Vizipop. Fuck. What? Uh, Kid, maybe restart your stuff. Well, congrats, cutie. You hit your goal. See, there you go, Crochet. I don't know what that got you up to, but I hope it's enough to help you out. Nezuko! And then there's Inosuke, Tengen, Kanao, Giyu, Zenitsu, Shinobu, Tanjiro, another Nezuko. Cute little Shinobu. Donut! Donut. Oh yeah, man, come on. Yeah, let's get the likes up. Get the 50 likes. No, Sasuke. Zenitsu's your favorite. Demon Slayer 15. Check out my page. I've drawn Zenitsu a couple times, and I think you dig it. I think you dig my Zenitsus. Zenitsu is pretty awesome, I will say. I know people think he's stupid, annoying, and all that other stuff, and he is. Don't get me wrong, he's 100% an annoying shithead character. But I like his character. I think his character is good, and I also think that his character has some really good redeeming qualities, even if his character is the annoying whiny type character within the storyline of, I don't want to do this, I don't want to be serious, I don't want. And then he goes and does it anyway. I always think that's it's stupidly an impressive thing. You have a character that whines and cries and refuses to do something or put in the work, and then every day actually still puts in the work and does it even though that they're terrified. That's the part about Zenitsu I think is pretty awesome compared to like other trope characters of that same style, if that makes sense. Because Akaza, welcome back, Ravioli. Rengoku's called a donut because Akaza puts his fist through Rengoku's chest. It's 3 p.m. It's only 3:30 a.m. for me, cutie. Yeah, it's only 3. It's 3 in the afternoon for me. I love Rengoku's character. He was my favorite Hashira till I met Tengen, and then Tengen's just my favorite Hashira ever. And I really, really liked, and this is not a spoiler or anything like that, but Rengoku's dad, well, it might be a spoiler, I don't care. Rengoku's dad and Tengen were protecting somebody in the movie, and I thought the two of them sitting there talking and drinking, tea together, and like these former retired Hashiras are still out there being badasses, or could be badasses. Like, I'd like to see Rengoku's dad fight. I know Rengoku's dad's a piece of shit and all this other stuff, and drunk and blah 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 blah. But I would still like to see Rengoku's dad fight, because if Rengoku was half as good as Rengoku's dad was, man, could you imagine how badass a fight with Rengoku's dad would be? But we'll never get to see that, I don't think. So, oh well. Oh, well. La, da, da. Was it Tang? It wasn't. Was it Nezuko, or it was the father of the Demon Core? I thought. Anyway, but either way. I don't know. Did you sleep the day away? It's 4:30 in the afternoon for me. My favorite Hazbin Hotel quote. I don't have a favorite Hazbin Hotel quote. Honestly, I can't. I don't really have one. I don't know. I don't have a favorite quote of Hazbin Hotel, to be honest with you. Huh. Yeah, no. Don't have a favorite quote for Hazbin. And before anybody asks, I don't ship anybody in Hazbin, other than like the normal ones. Yeah, but they were protecting the leader's kids, I thought. I thought they were protecting the leader's kids after they blew up, or he blew up. I don't like Genya as much. I like Genya better than Saname, for sure. Obanai is pretty badass as well. I like Genya better than Obanai. Or not Obanai, than Saname. I think I'll like Genya more after the movie. I know what happens in the second movie to him, but like, I think I'll like Genya more after that than I do now. I don't have a problem with Genya. I just don't. I don't care for him as a character because there's not. They haven't given me enough to I haven't gotten enough from Genya overall to like or dislike. I feel bad for Genya because Saname is a piece of shit and all that, but I do not like Saname at all. I think Saname is the worst of the Hashiras besides obviously you guys know I don't like Shinobu, but yeah, I don't do the ships of anything, so mine is just. Oh yes, because you're never fully dressed without a smile. See you later, Apex. Have a good one. I like Mitsuri. See you later, Owl. Have a good one. I like Muchiro. I like Muchiro. I mean, my profile picture is Muchiro. Oh, Kit Kat is pretty awesome. Give me a break. Give me a piece of that Kit Kat bar. In fact, when I posted that video, I posted it to that song, as the joke would entail. I will tell you this. I still think there's going to be something weird between Emily and Alistair next season. I'm not saying it's going to be like romantic or a relationship type thing, but I think that there's going to be some kind of weird thing between Alistair and Emily next season in Hazbin Hotel. And my thinking for that is she saved him at the end of the episode when him and Vox were fighting. She got in the way. That's why she lost her wing and all that. So I think that I think Alistair will have a problem with her in some capacity because she saved him, and I don't think anybody else has ever like willingly went out on a limb for him besides like Niffty. And Niffty, there's some real weird relationship between him and Niffty anyway. So, yeah, I kind of do believe that. I don't see that I'm not saying I'm shipping them two or anything, but I do think that there'll be something from that exchange of her saving him at the end of the season. And if not, then I'm wrong, and that's just my headcanon anyway. So. What up, Mosque Lady? Kit Kat Army, yes. Bye, Ravioli. See you later. Keith is a Kit Kat. I am a Kit Kat army. I am the Kit Kat army. See you later, Ravioli. I just realized I accidentally paused the stream. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, Cat's cough. Yeah, no, I'm part of the Kit Kat army as well. Just like you guys are part of the Vaultkin, and there's some weird overlay on that stuff. Hello. How are we evil? What are you talking about, kid? Why are we evil, and how are we evil? I like Niffty, I'm the mess. I don't know. I accidentally came up with Vaultkin one day because I do the sketch vault, and I thought, hey, let's like tie it in with that, and I thought it works, and it's different enough away from me being Keith, and I'm not calling you like the wallflowers or some weird shit like that. So I thought Vaultkin was great, and then Katz came up with the Vault Kids one day too. The Vault Kids is funny as shit to me still. And we got to do a Ziggy tax in a few minutes because he's pacing. Speaking of the I'm the mess comment that somebody just said a second ago, that's one of the things that we want to put on Niffty Jeep is I'm the mess. We want the I'm the mess in big letters on the Jeep window. Oh no, what the fuck? No. The minions. Oh, okay. We'll tell your brother to stop or else you'll get in trouble, and I don't want to do that. Niffty is such an adorable little messiness. Yes, I agree with that. Also, now, me, Keith, is a pink fairy with pink hair. Okay. Yo, I know. I hate when it happens. People ask me all the time, Day. I'm just gonna say Day. People ask me all the time what happens when I mess up, and just give me a little bit, and I'll show you. You'll get to see it. I will fuck up soon. So, also headcanon of mine, Niffty got shot 3 times in the chest. That's what these blood stains are. Niffty got shot 3 times in the chest. That's how she died in her real life. I don't know how true that's going to be, but that's my headcanon as well about Niffty. Is she took took some stray bullets to the head, or chest anyway. In memory of me being called nerd by Haru, I should call myself nerds. You're okay, kid. Just your brother needs to either stop or grow the fuck up. That's all I'm going to say. Nerd gummy clusters. Yep, let it dry and fix it. That's 100% it. Sometimes I have to build up a layer of paint again to like clean it up, depending on how bad I mess up. Like the other day, I was painting something and my marker just went bloop, and all kinds of color came rolling out of the shit. I'm like, oh no! I was so upset about that when that happened because like I was on Giyu, I had just got a whole bunch of work done on my GU, and then all of a sudden my pen just like black blob of ink. So yeah, it was the GU. What up, Raptor? How you doing? I'm good. We're on the Niffty collage for Crystal's birthday. So what do you think so far? I'm all over the place on this. So I need to actually like get it done, and I've got 10, 15 more minutes before I got to actually like go because I got to go pick up Crystal early today. So So how many different art groups or communities do we have converged in this community now? How many different of us are? How many different art communities are there now? Is what I'm trying to figure out in this one community here now. Like factions of other communities within my own community. Um, hmm. Not ignoring you guys. I just trying to get this done so I can actually be done by the time I go pick up Crystal. Because I got kind of sidetracked. I don't know how I got sidetracked on this one because I wasn't fucking off on it. All right. Oh, I was talking about so Kit Kat Army, Minions, the Gummy Nerds, Pencil Blenders people, my people, that kind of stuff. Uh, all right, see you later, kid. Um, sorry your brother's a dick or being a dick. Yeah, like how many different communities of people are within this community or are in that community are in other communities, have their own communities or stuff like that is what I was kind of curious about. Like Katz has got her Kit Kat army. Um, I don't know what Pencil Blender calls his people, but we have several people from Pencil Blender's community here now too. Uh, yeah, that's mainly what I was trying to think is like how many different art communities are represented in this one community now. Welcome back, K-pop. Just another stream. If I could draw a Nifty or Cherry, and he said Nifty. Then definitely draw Nifty. The Flame Army. Bye, Raptor. Have a good one. The Flame Army, huh? Flame on. Oh, well, for you, Sophia, you'd be a Vaultkin. If you follow cats, you're part of Kit Kat's army and stuff like that. Awesome, thank you, Blue. And then this is my nifty crystal nifty painting, or my submission for the SketchVault Showcase. Yeah, I call you guys the Vault Kids. That's my community. The Vaultkin or Vault Kids now, depending on, I guess what you guys want to be called on that one. You're all Vaultkin, but only some of you are Vault Kids as well, if that makes sense. Because yes, I have 3,600 of you that I've supposedly adopted as my children and all, but only a few of you guys are actually like, I don't know, been around and long enough and dues. What I don't know how to say it, but yeah, true Vaultkin, true Vault Kids, whatever. Hell yeah. Yeah, well, then you're definitely part of my community. But if you follow like cats, you're in the Kit Kat army because that's what she calls her followers. Asher says hers is the Flame army. Flame on. Flaming hot Cheetos. No. Um, Somebody else said they called theirs the Minions, Nerds, Gummy Nerds, any of that kind of stuff. So, also, I do have another weird question for you guys since you're all part of this community and others and stuff. Um, is this community different weirdness wise than other people's communities online? Because I feel like it is somewhat because I encourage you guys to do and post and draw and add into my community as well. I feel like that's a bit different than other people's communities as much. Or other artists that I've met and talked to in general because they like people think I'm weird because of the SketchVault Showcase stuff. I've been told several times that that's a weird thing, but really cool. Yeah, definitely, yes, definitely called. Hello, Dynamite. How you doing? Jester, the God, how you doing? Uh, Object shows? What does that mean? Thank you for the gold coin, Jester. I appreciate that. What is object shows? Um, really? Well, that's awesome. I do hope that like unfortunately chaotic is not okay. I know in a good way, but like I would rather it be less chaotic because you know some people don't thrive in chaos very well. Um, so I do kind of wish that it would be less chaotic so other people could be happy. But I've not seen other people do the sketch request or the sketch vault showcase stuff or um, you know themed art projects where like I'm posting your guys' art along with my art and stuff. Also, do you guys like when I do that? Like I always try to make sure that mine's at the end. So you guys are showcased more and stuff. Is that cool with you guys? Do you like it that way? Um, you know, is there something you guys think we may want to change in the Vault Sketch Vault Showcase stuff on how we do that or any of those you know, just out of curiosity. Oh, well, if the RAM's fried, you can probably replace it and stuff, so you might be okay. But that's true, cats. I think you socialize more here than you do other places. Honestly, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't. You know, I'm not around you all the time, but I think you're very sociable here. I'm gonna give her orange. Scribbling. How much of a drawing? One of these? Quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. Well, depends on the. Yeah, it depends. Hopefully, it's something easy or yeah. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's an easy fix for you. I don't know. I don't know shit about computers much anymore, so I couldn't even tell you. So scribbling, I do a lot of stuff with this fine point Posca. You will wear them out kind of quick, though. They do get worn out pretty quick sometimes, but that's it. So, we're done. Niffty is done. The Niffty collage is finitoed. Finited. What up, Daniel? Daniela, welcome back, Loot. Ooh. I wouldn't know how to keep up with that one. And I would probably need a shitload more help on that one for Artist of the Week. But that's not a bad idea of doing it. 46. Yeah. SketchVault. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, I feel bad for asking. Oh, SketchVault. Okay. I will explain it real quick. All right. Well, let me think on that one, Yummy, and we'll figure out something on that. I think that'd be great. It might be pretty cool to do. What's your opinion on Hazbin? I don't know. Probably. I don't know what my next Hazbin art will be. It might be a while before I do another thing of Hazbin art. Honestly. Yeah, it might be a little bit before I do any more Hazbin art. And honestly, because Katz and Aaliyah, although I don't know if Aaliyah is part of the community anymore, has asked about Husker and doing a Husker and a Luna together. What do you mean you'll just watch my Hazbin art only? Okay, that's awesome. Yes, I know that, Cats. That's why I brought it up. Because if I did another piece of Hazbin work, that'd be the next one. And if you guys want, markers are in. I'm done, Loot. Look at it. Go look at my page. But also, if you're only going to be here for Hazbin art, I'm not going to... That doesn't work for me, in my opinion. I do so much more work than just Hazbin. So if you're only here for my Hazbin art, it might be a while before you see any more Hazbin art. I do more than just Hazbin art. What up, Alistair? How's it going? Yeah, thank you, Cats, too, also. But I'm not doing loot anytime soon. I have a loot that nobody has even, like, remotely tried to buy. So... Alistair, you're the one that's been around. You haven't been around in a while, but you used to be here before. Are you the same of that Alistair that I'm thinking about, or are you a different Alistair that I'm thinking about? Thank you, Emily. Oh, and shit. Sophia, you asked me about the SketchVault. SketchVault that's how many paintings I've done this year. SketchVault is this stuff. So instead of Inktober, I did my own version and I call it the SketchVault. So it's 31 days of art, just like Inktober, but I come up with the prompts, and each one of those small ones is a small magnet, or is one day. So day one's on my refrigerator. Day two was something. The Rick from Rick and Morty over there was day three. This is day four, and then day two, day three, day 10. 17th, the 24th. Yeah. So each one of these is a magnet that I did on the SketchVault. So are they a different Alistair? Okay, cool. And yeah, 146th painting of the year. Luke, that's like going to a concert and saying you're only there for one song. And then, yeah, that's exactly it. It's in my box, and I don't have any loot out. I have a 5x7 loot, and I have loot on a collage that I can't find right offhand. Or that's not around. Yeah. So, hello. What's your news, Jester? But, yeah, 146th painting of the year. And, yeah, so Sketch Request or SketchVault is that. And then, so I came up with it because there's a lot of problems with Inktober as a whole. So I tried not to do it last year, and I'm not going to do it again next year or this year. It's in my box. And you can go on my page and look at it. And hell yeah, Jester, what was the competition on? I would have to go and dig through a whole bunch of stuff to try to find my loot painting right this second. It'll be quicker if I look on my YouTube. Hell yeah. Oh, you drew somebody's OC and there was a competition. Can I see Lucifer? Yeah. I don't. Yeah, Danny's World's not that great. So there we go. Keys. I think I'm about to lose it. Discord's again. Oh no, there are problems. So this was the what day? 29th and the 30th of October last year. So I did this one half of the day on part of the day. Went on the 29th, and then the 30th I finished it, and I did this, and then I colored it all together. Emily is on the 26th. Roger Rabbit is not part of the sketch vault. But like Saitama, all of that. And then afterwards, I did a big collage called the SketchVault Collage. So, no, not Radio Apple. Definitely not Radio Apple. It's not. I don't put them together to ship them. In fact, I don't ship Alistair with anybody. Alistair does not get shipped with anybody in my head. Like at all, not at all. Alistair is asexual. That means he does not like romance or sexual contact or anything. So putting him together with other characters is not okay. At least in my head. Alistair and Jambalaya. Yeah, that works. Oh, marker count. Yeah, there's no radio static. There's no radio anything. There's no... Alistair does not get shipped with anybody in my head. That Emily connection that I was talking about a little bit ago, that's a whole different story. I don't think it's going to be a relationship, but I think there's going to be some kind of connection between Alistair and Emily overall. Wow, that one only has 47 views. That sucks. I just saw that. Wow, that's one of my low... 41 for that one. Wow, great. Some of these just suck. Loot. You want to see loot? Too high. What do you mean the fuck? Oh shit, thank you, loot. I'm looking for my loot painting. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Never mind. There we go. There you go. There's the loot painting. What up, Lawrence? You guys are all way off. Asher, you're the closest anyway. Jambalaya is perfect. He likes jambalaya. I can go with that. Let me find the end of the sketch vault. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's another loot. Anyway, loot is right there, getting yelled at by Abel. Too high, too high. Too high. Too high. Way too high. Alistair is just a badass. You are absolutely right on that. Alistair is a badass. Where's my SketchVault Showcase? Aha, there it is. So, that... hold on. So this right here is my SketchVault collage. So all of those little magnets, like Omni-Man here, I did Mark for Omni-Man and Raphael and stuff like that. So Oh, very close, Asher. Very close. Very close, Asher. Still. Awesome. Let me look at it real quick. 27. You got it. Asher wins. Asher wins. Asher wins. Let's see the zombie yam. And then I've got to go. I've got to sign off. But this is done now. So. I like that so far. That's pretty neat. A zombie George Romero is even better. That's so cool, actually. That's a cool concept. Yeah. Who's the character you mostly hate? Well, go find it on my my page too. I posted it a few times, but go check it out there and give it a like. Romero Zombie, George Romero Zombie. That's fucking great, actually. I don't think he ever became a zombie in any of his movies either. I don't think he's in any of his movies. Not like Tom Savini and stuff like that in that case. Ziggy Tax. Oh, wait, Ziggy, wait. I gotta grab something. Hold on. Go. Buddy's actually being cute. So. Yeah, you can share the post on from my community.
It's not that bad. Mine's because I'm used to it.
Oh. See you later, Emily. Look at my page. There's an actual video loop from color to everything. So definitely check that one out. Oh, it's so hot. It's like 107 today. So, oh shit, we got 53 likes. I just saw that. What are you looking at over there, Ziggy? What are you doing over there? What are you looking at over there? Is there a bird or something? Something's got him worried over here. Loot. I did it in the beginning of. I did it last year, late last year, November time frame of last year. So, yeah, November. In what? Discord? If they're dealing or if they're doing that in Cat's Discord, tell them I said to fucking stop. Yeah, if they're messing around in Cat's Discord telling you you're old or whatever, tell them to stop. All right, Ziggy. Not much older or younger than they are. So, Haru and Vox need to chill before they get in trouble. Yeah, Vox and Luna need to, or not Vox and Luna, Vox and Haru need to chill before they get in fucking trouble for being assholes. So, on that note, come here, Ziggy. Come here. Oh yeah, I don't hide my face. I just usually am drawing. So, yeah, I definitely don't hide my face. Go to bed, Ziggy. You got to go to bed just for a minute. I go pick up your mom. Yeah, I don't ever hide my face or anything. I'm usually behind the camera. Although I do realize that I don't sound like I look, or I don't look like I sound as a human being. I don't think. But yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't have to tell Asher how old you are. Nobody needs to know how old you are. But also, big Niffty. Yes, what's up? Life has been life is life. But that's today's painting. Haru, you and Vox need to chill the fuck out in Kat's Discord, or else she's gonna like destroy it. Oh, it's all good. Thank you. I'm hoping Crystal loves this. She will. She hasn't seen it, so. Oh, I gotta fix a line real quick. Hold on. I just saw I missed a whole part of Niffty right there. Yeah, I'm gonna take this to her when I go pick her up for lunch here in a minute, or pick her up from work. I'm gonna bring this up to her and show it to her. So. Nifty, nifty, nifty. Welcome back, Crochet. What up, Alistair? What up, Alistair? Yes. Well, Loot. Wednesday nights at 5:30, I do a thing called Sketch a Request. So what that means is you get 5-minute sketches. So like here's 5-minute sketches I did last night. So Alistair's my favorite. So I did all of these in 5 minutes. I did Baggy in 5 minutes. Qfei in 5 minutes. I did Nori Dorman from Murder Drones in a little less than 5 minutes. Hootie the Owl from there. Asher's 2D from Gorillas. Nancy the Thunder Chicken. Adam Warlock from Marvel Rivals. And then I did Springtrap. Well, look at that. I have a clock. Also, Alistair, I met your voice, and he signed you. So, oh yeah, for everybody else that loves Niffty and stuff, Niffty and Gurr. Also, Alistair, here's a roach crown. Actually, hold on. Haha, roach crown. Yep, made it. I don't have a Niffty to make it for me, so I have Crystal, but she's not my Niffty. It is a Burger King crown. It was a Burger King crown at one point. There's the other one. There's the other one. So it was a Burger King crown at one point. And then big ass Niffty. I don't have any more Nifties, but there's the Alistair. And I have more, but they're in my box of a bunch of art and stuff. So, but on that note, guys, I'm gonna head out, and I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but it's gonna be a quick painting of some kind. Mostly because Crystal's off work, and we're gonna go be doing stuff for her birthday. So, yay! But on that note, guys, I've got to go because I'm late. So, talk to you guys later, and bye. I'm sorry, I gotta go and everything. So, bye, guys.